Hey, we're live. Appreciate you guys being with us. Thanks for being with us this morning. It's Dale Calvert. We're live. And we're going to talk about War Room. Who do we have here? Shaq, there you are. Cindy. Appreciate you guys hopping on. Just type in where you're from. I'd like to know where you're from because we have people from all over the world that tune in these from time to time. So it's kind of interesting. Love the Hearts. Anaheim. Oregon again. Awesome. Love Oregon. If you just type in where you're from, we'd really appreciate that. Hi Tamla. Ohio. Tampa. Maryland. Texas. Hey guys, appreciate the hearts. For those of you made Georgetown, there you are. For those of you that may be new to Periscope, if you just tap the screen, you get hearts. That means you like what you're seeing. If you swipe your finger across your screen, and I'm not sure if it's left to right or right to left, but I'll figure this out soon. Then you can share it and let other people on Twitter and Periscope know, hey, come by and take a look at this. But I usually don't go very long on Periscope, maybe 5-10 minutes at the most. But something I'm trying to do just to communicate ideas that I hope will be of help to you. My name is Dale Calvert, and I've been involved in the network marketing industry I'll keep these on so I can see you. I've been involved in the network marketing industry for over 30 years as a trainer, consultant, company owner, etc. But anyway, last night we went and we saw the new movie that a lot of you probably have heard about called The War Room. And if you've heard about it, it just came out, I think, this past weekend, but it was awesome. It was a great movie. I cannot recommend it highly enough. I mean, you're going to walk out of there feeling encouraged and inspired, and it was just an awesome movie. And I highly, highly, highly recommend it. But I've been thinking about that because network marketing, when it's all said and done, guys, we have the opportunity as network marketers to make a difference in the lives of other people. And that's it. And I was talking to my parents last night and Dawn about this. My wife, we went to the movie together and went out to eat. And we were talking about this and some of you been in on some of the webinars and stuff that we've done lately with Ron Henley and talking about some of the people that started this industry and the foundational principles on which they started. It was a personal development program first with a compensation plan attached. And, I think about Jim Rohn. And, Jim's, as most of you probably know, is passed now. But I think what an impact that man had on my life and a lot of other people that I probably never would have been exposed to if it hadn't been for the network marketing industry. And so many times we get involved in this industry and we don't have a bigger picture of what we're really doing, what it's really about, what can really be accomplished here, not just from a financial standpoint, not just for our family, but for the responsibility that we have to inspire people and share wisdom of the ages principles with everyone that becomes part of our team. There's a lot of people that blow in the network marketing industry and then they're gone within 90 days and they get a bad taste in their mouth because they didn't get rich in 90 days, but nobody ever took the time to care enough about them to say, hey, why are you doing this business? What do you want from this business? And just helping people stop and think about, what are you doing? Where are you going? What do you want? As network marketers, it's real easy to say, well, you can have anything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. And then you ask leaders, and I've done this many, many, many times in organizations, rooms full of people, and I said, write down your top 5 people. What are their first names? First names only. And then right beside it, write down the number one most compelling reason they're involved with you building their business. And this is the look I get. It's like deer staring in headlights. They don't have a clue why they're doing it. And it's like the same people go around. We can have anything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. Guys, we have to stop, take a breath, understand our real product is people. And when we come in contact with people, we get involved in this organization, that, yes, there's a lot of thumb suckers. There's a lot of people that want to blame the government and blame their neighbor and blame their spouse and blame everybody else for where they are in life. But it's our job as leaders to help people refocus, help people, a lot of times I give people the Magic of Thinking Big book. Some people, I said, look, I don't think this opportunity is for you, but in the past, I just give them the book. I said, read this book, it could help you. And understand that our focus is on building people. If you build people, people will build the business. And when we sit in airplanes and they say, in the event of bad air, rocky air, whatever, and the oxygen mask come out of the plane, make sure you put your oxygen mask on yourself before helping others. And the network marketing industry is full of people who have never done it, trying to teach people how to do something they've never done because they never took the time to learn the skill sets, to learn the mindsets, and to get the oxygen mask on themselves first. We're in a big hurry, guys. We're trying to do it fast. Slow, steady, methodical, learning from people that have already done it, trusting the process from the wisdom of the ages will get you where you want to go. If you're looking for the newest, hottest, fastest way, next hot deal to make money, we should all know by this point that never works. Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we know by this point that never works? I think we should. Y'all out there? Yeah, you're out there. Okay, there's the hearts. But, and people say, Dale, you keep talking about all this, and you talk about systems. Look, it's real easy, okay? It's each step is complex. Number one, know why. Until you know why, the how doesn't matter. And again, there's a thing called the leadership development paradigm shift that you got to understand as well when you're building a team. Because, see, here's the deal. Most people get involved in the business, they're worried about the good people. They're focused on their time management. They're focusing on their communication skills, the fears they have to overcome, the skills they have to develop. They're focused on themselves. And then you get to a point when you realize in this industry down the road, hey, it's not about me. It's about what can be taught to my team. And that's what I call the leadership development paradigm shift. And when a person has that reality, say, what I'm doing is not duplicatable, they have a choice. Go back and revamp what they're doing and build it around what the average person, the 27%er, can do. Or they can just continue to do what they've always done the way they've always done it because it's worked for them, even though they know it won't work for their team. But they're at a diamond now, so they have to maintain that, that production, and they're a diamond, and now they're Elvis, and so it puts them psychologically in a different place that they weren't back here, and they forget how they felt back here, and they say, you know what, these people need something that I didn't have. What is it? And then seek out that knowledge. And I've had people, do that. But usually it's after they were making $250,000 a month and their check last year dipped to $80,000, and that's too late. When it's going that way, it's on its way gone. because you've already lost too many good people. That if you just take the time to really stop and understand your product in this industry is other human beings, and they need probably something that most high performance people don't need, but it's real simple, and they need it structured, they need it unified. And see, if you have an organization of 45, 50 people, and they're all unified in what they're doing, they're all taking the product to the marketplace the right way or the same way, they're all recruiting by exposing people to a website and then a live webinar, or exposing people to an audio DVD or audio CD or DVD, and then to a live webinar. But it's everybody's doing the same thing as their recruiting process, as their retail process. You always move products so you can back those people in the business. You retail to recruit, because some of the best people in the world will be the people that came into your business originally just as a customer. So once you have these systems in place, and there's only about 5 or 6 of them, but once you have those systems in place and they're very unified and they're very structured, and you're walking people through those and you're teaching them and you're coaching them, and you have a way for them to listen and internalize them, you start building a team of people that are unified. Unity separates yourself from the masses, and it creates a bond that is much better than bringing somebody in and say, go sick them. So that's my message today, guys. The power of the network marketing business, the power of the business model is you can really, really make a difference in the lives of other people. Significant. And I think it's one of the biggest benefits. I always believe that the 2 biggest benefits of the industry is, number 1, the personal development, the person you have to become in order to perform, because most people can't perform within this industry. You say, well, Dale, they were so successful doing this, and they were in this business, and they did really well, and they get here, and it's like, yeah, that's right, because it's a different business, man. It's a totally different business. If you can make it in network marketing, they talk about New York. If you can make it in network marketing, you can make it anywhere. You absolutely can, because it's tough. Because it's just tough, but it's worth it. Look at the lifestyle that this industry offers people. I mean, it's amazing. There's nothing else like it, but it's not easy, and you aren't going to get there by getting fired up. And excitement is part of it. But education is more important. Getting the right information from the right people that will move you forward systematically in the program is ultimately what's going to create success, because if you do it that way, then you can turn around and bring other people through the same process. And systems are duplicatable and personalities not. If you want to read more on that, I've got a free PDF. It's PinnacleMLMleadership.com. Pinnacle, and I never know how to spell it, but PinnacleMLMleadership.com. It's just actually a recording, a PDF of a recording that I did with my leaders a few years ago, several years ago now. And I told them, look, you aren't going to fake out your team. They know whether you're plugged in or not. They know if you understand the systems that are part of our program. You can go around with your big checks as long as whatever. You can go around with your big checks, but when you speak, they're going to know if you have a clue what you're doing. They're going to know if you ever got plugged in or you got lucky. They're going to know, and they're going to know. And Pinnacle leaders understand, just because my McDonald's is in Hawaii does not give me the right to put pineapple on my Big Mac. Now think about that one. Unified systems, but people bound together down the same path is what creates power and unity. And in the industry today, you got If you got 20 people that are all trying to do 19 different things and teach 19 different things, and they're all trying to be Elvis and have their following and it's just it's a mess. Guys, study leadership. Get rid of herb books. Herb books aren't going to help you. Understand what we're talking about. I'm going to flip this back if I can, because you want to see unity, and I know most of you already have this. There you go, right there. Those of you that have seen that program, Confessions of a Network Marketing Millionaire, the cat was let out of the bag that day, and 99% of the people that watched this DVD set, I mean, one of the most high-selling programs in network marketing history, 99% of the people that saw that DVD set, they saw the cat being let out of the bag that day, and they never saw the cat. But everyone that did, you wouldn't believe the names of people that are icons today that called me and said, Dale, what's going on? How did that happen? How did those people, how did they already know exactly what to say in every situation? How did that happen? How did you create that? Did you really have cue cards going on back there? And that whole thing was an accident, but it was paradigm shifting for a lot of people. And here's the deal. It's just like a McDonald's. It's just like any franchise. It's no big deal. But it creates a power and a strength and a unity that didn't exist at the time, and doesn't exist today. But it is the cat out of the bag. So anyway, guys, I got a little bit carried away, a little bit longer than I normally do, but I hope I've given you some things to think about. Here's the bottom line. Go see the movie. Go see the movie. It will inspire you. It will encourage you. It will stop you. It will make you stop and think. It will. And hopefully, as network marketers, we understand the most valuable product that we have is our team. That we develop people, and people will develop the business. And as human beings, the time you spend encouraging, praying for, helping other people is the best time you can spend. So you guys have an awesome, what is this, Tuesday? Or is it Monday? Oh, my wife points me in the right direction and we roll. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you tomorrow.